engaged. I gotta get the YouTube vertical streams going, the YouTube shorts going. Hey, Ben Callie. Arsha? Let's do regular Arsha. Ooh, I like this. Grind mode. What's up, Sap? Starting a little late today, but you know, I was like, I almost tapped out. I was about to just dodge, but Ripper doesn't even have to message me, dude. Ripper, like, once I know you're back, you know what I mean? I'm like, I don't even want him to have to message me and be like, turn the stream on. I don't even want you. I don't want to give you the opportunity to be like, dude, what happened? You didn't stream. What the hell? So like, you've done such a good job with that over the years that like, you don't even have to send the message, and I still get the message. You know what I mean? Like, that's the good stuff right there. That's high quality. What's up, views? Good morning. Good morning, lads, or good evening. A little late today, but again, you know, better late than never, right? I said I'm not joking around this time. We're serious. I got to prove that not only to you guys, but to myself. All right, let's move the AFK Fisher to the location. Remember to cash that out in 20 minutes. And let's get the warrior on the move. I don't believe we have a node war tonight. So that's why it's kind of just, you know, do whatever. I could do some taps and shit instead. But I think that's the coward's way out. You know? Because like, I don't feel like grinding right now. So I'm going to grind right now. Losing stream? Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? It's a losing... Maybe if I tap, it's a losing stream. And I just fail infinitely. Which is most likely what's on the horizon for me. But I'm trying to avoid that. I've been good, not playing much BDO right now. That's alright. I don't blame you. Dude, they just, like, nerfed Node Wars. They just raised the caps or whatever. Or, you know, changed the caps. So now everybody's, like, twice as tanky again. Dude, I didn't know that they made Node War fun again. And then I came back, like, last week or whatever. And did a Node War, and I was like, wow, this is fun. The damage is good. It's there. I can one-combo people. That's all I need. I'm happy. And then immediately, they're like, alright, we're gonna kill Node Wars again. So... Yesterday I did, you know, War of the Roses, which is uncapped, and I don't damage anybody because I'm a gearlet. Then we did a T2 Node War, and I didn't damage anybody because I'm a warrior. So, tough times. I do believe I'm going to untag my Musa and tag Suck Ranger. I seen the boy Johnny 5 doing a tier list last night. And, here, let's see. Oh, my stream looks like... The stream looks bad? Oh. Ripper, right? You cam fucked? What's he talking about? Really? My camera's bad? It looks fine for me, though, which is weird. Like, is it better like this? Was it just bad in that other one? That's really weird to me, because it looks totally... Let me see. Alright, I might have to figure this out. That's really... That's really... Uh-oh. It doesn't... That doesn't look that bad. Does it... Am I seeing this the wrong way? Like, that's what you're talking about? Yeah? Huh. Let's see what we could do here. Oh, wait, what the hell? Huh. Okay, maybe there is a problem. No, but if that's not normal, then I want to fix that. And I think I might be able to fix it. But I probably got to turn the stream off unless... I probably got to close OBS. So give me 2 minutes, and I'll be right back. Now we're at 60 FPS, okay? Should look a little better. I think. Let me make sure it stayed. I'll do a little retarded dancing. I think it was on like super low resolution too. Crisp and clean. Okay. We're not at 1080 on the camera. We're at 1280, 720, but 60 FPS, where normally it's 30 FPS. I think it was on like 600 by 200 30 FPS. So maybe that was making it look bad. I don't know why it would be on that. Normally it should be on 1080 with 30 FPS. But I figured, you know what? Since let's see what 60 FPS looks like on the camera and make sure it runs, you know, well and all that. So we'll try it out. Thank you. Always down for the always happy when you guys point that stuff out to me. So I can work on improving it, you know? Oh, shit. Let me make sure YouTube's back on. Okay, I think YouTube stayed on. Party bosses, no, I need a party. I said I got to put together a team. Samuel Jackson. Okay, we're good. YouTube's good. I think. I don't like the cool filter anymore. I used to love it, but I think I like normal better now. Does that mean I'm getting old? Who the fuck's in my grind rotation? Cronork. Just freak him out a bit. By the way, oh, what's up, Sirlo? How are we doing today? Who even grinds this spot? Yeah, I saw a lot of white dots on my way over here. Let's go to Anon. And if someone's there, I'll attack them. And probably kill them, because they're in PvE gear. Even if they're Gear Lord. But yeah, thank you for the reminder, Sapte. I gotta work on that. I gotta like constantly get reminded of that. So I finally remember one of these days to check in with people. Because the thing is, too, I feel bad asking people, because, like, I know I suck at that shit. So I don't want to, like, in somebody's group, you know? I know I have a bunch of people that have asked about it. So I'll probably DM them about it. What's up, Pandolf? Good morning, good morning. Good evening, good evening. Let's feed my pets. Let's get my pets out. Fucking food, man. Feed. I think something I want to start doing. What are your thoughts on this in the future? Removing the F word from my vocabulary. Thoughts? Well, I guess it's not removed yet. So the fuck. Removing fuck from my vocabulary. I think I want to work on that. Which one? The fuck. The fuck word. The other word I already removed, okay? I did good with that. Kudum, let's get that. Okay, I got the right things on. Let's go PvE mode. Boom. You could three-man now with the Sovereign offhand, so I don't think most people mind carrying. Oh, okay, that's pretty good to know. That's pretty cool. Thank you for the heads up. I mean, I'll see. I'll look into it. Oh, demi-human. Fuck. Those are like 20 billion silver, right? Damn. Are these worth grinding here with, or should I just use something else? What do you guys think is the best, like, elixir for this for the Dark Seekers? What's up, Chips? Why are you so geared? I don't know. Was that today? Opa, you making fun of me, bro? No, that was from yesterday. Didn't update my chat on the screen. Demi? Okay, thank you, guys. A billion. Jesus Christ. What do they think I'm made of, man? Where are they? And perfumes. All right. What else? Think we're ready? Think we're ready. Oh. There's so much stuff you got to do. Let me get rid of this thing. This thing's annoying me. Now. Oh, not even. Still not ready. Just gotta swap my spec. So much work, man. How much you got yesterday? Silver. I'm not sure. I didn't make much. I didn't grind that much. I did more. I did a lot of AOS, and then I had War of the Roses, Node War. So I had a bunch of stuff to do. Buff bar? I guess I should, right? Good thinking, Rip. Hell yeah.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
That's good right there, right? That's probably perfect, dude. It's kind of crisp. What the fuck? I was like, I heard the stink sting, and then I looked, and I was like, that doesn't look... What am I reading? All right, thank you, Azralia, for the gifts, and you gave one the Fuse and Ripper. Those were the two I was like, I'm gonna have to gift these guys myself. Like, these guys need subs. Like, this is bullshit. We got Hakai, too. I mean, this is dope, dude. Hell yeah. Thank you so much, bro. That was a big 5 right there. I like when the RNG, like... It comes through. Pog, big pogs, man. Big pogs. Thank you, Azralia. Good morning, bro. How you doing today, man? Rise and shine, lads. We go again. It's probably gonna be a shorter night. I mean, you never know, but I think it's a shorter night. And like, apparently, someone's been like pulling my fence down around my property. It's like getting knocked down, so I gotta go tie it up at some point today, probably before the sun goes down. Because it's driving my mother crazy. She noticed it yesterday, and, you know, we gotta fix that now. Because, you know, somebody could come in through there and murder us all. Gotta watch out for that. Yeah, the problem is I live right across the street from a high school. So, oh, I threw another one. Azralia, you crazy. Azralia, how you doing today, Azralia? Dude, I'm just saying, I keep telling people, like, dude, if you're gonna give subs, make me earn it. So if you got anything that you think I should start doing or do differently or a goal for me to achieve, you know, throw it my way. Let me see. Let me cook with it. You know? You know, shirtless, whatever you need me to do. Let me see the gear. All right, done. You just used your wish. That was your one wish, and you just wasted it on that. Joke's on you. You could have just exclamation point gear. Ha! You fool. Gear's not too hot, though. Good morning, guys. Saro, I see you, man. Good morning, man. Thoughts on my gear? So, as you can see, I'm working on a Pen Black Star, so I could get the Pen Black Star. I have my C20 Nuva, I'm going to C20 my Kudum, and then boom, I could get a Sovereign. I have like 40k Kron saved up, so that's going to get my Sovereign to Pen. And then I think I'm saving up for Pen Debos to replace these earrings. I think those are my next few steps. That's my next year of gameplay. Thoughts? How's my AP looking right now? Okay, that's good. Am I already mastered right now? Yeah, I should be, right? 3 months tops? 2 months. I want 2 months. I want that done in 2 months at most. Yo, Kai! Hell yeah. I saw Hakai's in that, they're doing like a 1v1 tournament on EU because those guys are cooler. And on NA, all the PvPers just want to run in circles so they can pick on noobs and gearlets all day. So we don't do that kind of stuff here. But, anyway, I don't know when your next fights are or how that shit goes, but remember to wish Hakai luck because he's out there repping Warrior. God bless. Oh. Need you to twerk it for Sapte? I twerk it for Sapte when I'm on the opposite team of him in AOS. And I just get fucking smoked. And he has his way with me regardless. So. I've already done that, pretty much. Fucking strikers. I really think I gotta start doing it. I gotta start fucking with Striker. Just looks so fun right now. It just plays the way out you would think Warrior would play. Oh, gassy. I had McDonald's today. That shit fucked me up. Makes me so tired. the little 10-piece nug, fries, double cheeseburger. What was it? Double cheeseburger with mac sauce. Gotta get the mac sauce. That shit's so good. And their honey mustard is just so good on the nuggets, dude. So my normal routine, I have to take my mom to a doctor all the time. So today, I drive my mom to the doctor. I'm with my brother. We go to Sonic. We're like, let's do this a Sonic by this doctor, you know? And like, we never get Sonic because there's not many Sonics out here. As I'm pulling up to the Sonic, we're like, bro, this place looks like shit. There's garbage all over the floor. The screens and like, you know how they have like the windows you park at and they like rollerblade out to you for whatever the fuck reason. And the screens are like broken on them all. I'm like, wow, kids must be breaking these screens, like, because they realize they could. Like, people are assholes. And then we go to the drive-thru, and I'm sitting at the drive-thru window, and we're like, hello? No one's answering. And then he's like, wait. And he Googles it, and the Sonic's permanently closed. It's been closed for God knows how long. I was like, man, we're retarded. Like, God damn it. People driving by looking at us like, look at these idiots just sitting in the drive-thru at the window in a closed down Sonic that looks like fucking like apocalyptic. Like the windows are boarded up. We didn't even realize. To be fair, we were both super tired because like I just woke up. I was getting ready to like have my coffee and she was like, my doctor just called, said they could take me today. So I was like, all right, let's go. I'll take you. So I was like half dead. And I'm guessing my brother was the same shoes. So, but yeah, it was just funny as hell. I was like, God damn it. I was so excited, you know. I could have got a hot dog from a fast food place. What the hell? I was so excited to do that. Tater tots from like what? No, instead I'm eating a fucking nasty ass, poisonous French fries and burger from McDonald's. I feel like McDonald's is the most unhealthiest fast food there is. Delicious, but so unhealthy. Fucking pretzel stick. Yeah, they just got a lot of weird shit in Sonic. They were like, all right, let's do something different, and they just got really carried away with the different aspects. And they ended up with such like a unique menu. But that's not to take away from the fact that Sonic is very tasty. What's up, Barmatox? Moonless, I see you. I love Burger King in Nordway. I really like Burger King. I had that earlier in the week. I had a couple, they got like a 2 for $6 Junior Whopper thing. I love Junior Whoppers, dude. When I used to work in Manhattan, at one point, like this dude I worked with for a few years straight, we would drive into the city together in the work van. And in the morning, so like we'd wake up, we'd have to be in the city by 9 o'clock, be like in the building by 9 where we were working, residential apartments. And it's like a 2-hour trip. We'd leave at like 7 to get there. And there's a little Burger King right outside the tunnel into the city. And we would stop there. So 7:30, like 8 a.m., 7:30 a.m., some shit like that. We'd start our day by eating Junior Whoppers. And it was the best routine, dude. There's nothing more satisfying than a Junior Whopper when you're still, like, just waking up. So juicy, it just hits the spot. My God. I mean, there's a reason. I was pretty fat back then. So, that was probably a big reason as to why. I'm not going to deny that. That was probably, health-wise, not the best choice, starting your day with just shoveling down Junior Whoppers. But it was really good, man. Burger King is definitely underrated. I feel like it gets so much hate. The only one I ever really get is Wendy's, because everybody I know just loves Wendy's and hates the rest. Wow, you worked at a Burger King? My brother worked at a McDonald's. I never worked at a fast food place. I never had the pleasure. Yeah, I mean, Wendy's is pretty crazy. Fresh burger, that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, like, Wendy's is the whole, like, fresh, never frozen thing, but Burger King tastes fucking fresh. I don't know. Burger King has, like, a freshness to me. And, like, Wendy's, it's, like, there's so much shit, you know? Like, I just feel like it's, like, loaded with butter and sauce and shit. Like, a Baconator is, like, one of the best things to ever happen to this planet. But it's such a heart attack waiting to happen. Like, after I eat that, I feel like I'm sweating oil. Like, it's just gross after I eat those. I feel horrible. But they're so fucking good. Good luck finding a Burger King where employees don't hate their life. That's goes... Dude, actually, remember I said I went to Burger King earlier this week? I went to the Burger King, and it's empty. It's funny, because there was a Burger King in my, like, neighborhood, kind of, forever. Ever since I moved here as a kid with my family, you know? My family moved here as a kid. Whatever. And then, like 10 years ago or something, a Wendy's opened up across the street, and now the Burger King is like ghost town. Like, there might as well be, like, dust balls, like, just rolling around in the parking lot. Like, Wendy's has a fucking line out the parking lot every minute of the day. Burger King, empty as hell. So anyway, we were going to Wendy's, because that's the only shit we eat. And the line was literally backed out into, like, the next street over. So we were like, all right, let's just get Burger King. And, fuck, what was I getting at? Just, all I know is the guy there was super fucking nice. Like, one of the nicest fast food employees I've ever seen. And he made, like, 2 extra sodas for the previous person who came. He was like, you want these 2 free sodas? Like, one's a something. It was, like, fruity iced tea or some shit and a soda. And I was like, yeah, sure. And then the sauces, you know, I was like, can I get a couple extra sauces? And he was like, yeah, what do you want? Like 4? You want more? I'll give you more. And I was like, all right, I'll take 5. So my mother loves the zesty sauce there. And he just hooked everything up and was like super friendly. And I was like, dude, have a great fucking day, man. Like, so I did find a Burger King where the employees didn't hate their life, to be fair. This week. Look at that, huh? On that note. But I know that was luck. That was RNG. 2 Burger King or fast food employees in Norway start their career over here and earn 23 US an hour, and you get so much experience in Norway. That's pretty crazy. I mean, I'm pretty sure fast food pays a lot more nowadays, too. I mean, they definitely keep, like, raising the bar for it. You know, like, people try to hate on that, but it's getting better and better as a, you know, a place to start getting work experience. Because it seems like the pay you get over the years, not only increasing because of inflation, but they just seem to be paying more for those types of jobs in general, which is pretty good for, you know, people who take those jobs. You can make a living over here. Yeah, like, that's kind of crazy. That's awesome, though. I mean, that's how it should be. You know, if there's a job somebody's got to do, then... Which, I just think... If, like, I wouldn't be mad with them paying, you know, fast food employees more, but, then I would expect them not to, you know, mess up orders as often as they do, because it's kind of crazy how often, like, your fast food orders get messed up, at least by me. And, like, I feel like such an asshole when they're like, here's your food, and right in front of them, you get the bag, and you open it up, and you're like, all right, check this, and you're just checking, double-checking. It feels like it's a rude thing to do. But then, half the time, you're like, yeah, so, the burgers, you missing a burger? That, it has to, yeah, exactly, it has to be done. But you know, that, like, you know, like, when, whenever you order nuggets or something, they'll be, you know, to the speakerphone of whatever. You know, they're like, what kind of sauce would you like with your nuggets? You could be like, yeah, can I get like 2 barbecue sauces or whatever? And they're like, okay. They'll never put it in the bag. And then you get the bag, and sure enough, and then so you'll ask, and you'll be like, yeah, so you put the barbecue sauce in, right? And they'll say yes to that too, and it still won't be in there. That's the one that, like, really annoys me. The sauces are like a battle to get, man. What's up, Neofink? Decent time? Dude, yesterday I started a lot earlier. Tonight I'm starting a little later, but it's going to be a little shorter. But tomorrow I make up for it. I had a speed bump today. My neck is killing me, man. Gonna get like a workout in. Just dead today. Got a little walk though, at least. A little girly fast power walk. Got everything? I'm gonna get my other monitor set up soon. I just ordered the wire. I think one of my extra monitors, I thought it broke, but I realized I never double checked to see if it's just a wire that's broken, because what it has is like a VGA to HDMI wire, and I don't have any other ones of those, so I have to order a new one, double check. Hopefully the monitor isn't broken, so I can keep it as like my extra monitor. And set that shit up as like a vertical monitor for messages. That'll make this shit much easier. The shit I have right now for my like vertical is it's like a super old TV. It's so fucking tiny. But to me it's like, why throw out an old little flat screen TV if you could use it as a monitor, right? It's better than nothing. You know, as an extra monitor, rather. Not as a main monitor. Is anybody here even... I guess I don't want to put you on the spot, but... Dude, double monitor, I'm going to say... I've mentioned a few times, is like... It's like a must for gaming nowadays. I feel like a lot of people don't want to get one because they're like... They don't want to commit to that because they feel like that's when they're like a super nerd. But it's so worth it. I have 3, yeah. I had 4, now I'm down to 3. I was actually down to 2 for a minute. And then I just got a new one. And now I'm trying to fix one of the ones that I thought was broken. Hopefully it's just a Y that was broken, rather. And then I'll be back up to 4. 4 is overkill. For the stream, if when I'm streaming, 4 is nice. Dude, then nothing could be overkill. Nothing can be overkill. Alright? Like, it is always something that you could be doing, you know? Yeah, I'm telling you. I mean, for streaming, you know, just think, like, you basically always want, like, 1 extra if you're streaming than what you would have when not streaming. But, even not streaming, there's been times where I'm like, wow, this 4th just came in handy real quick. Nicholas, thank you for follow, by the way. It's annoying low-key with just 1, though. 1 is tough, man. And, like, I've talked to people who are like, yeah, but I don't really have the room. Whatever you can do, find a way to make the room. Because... Oh, it just makes things so much nicer. I can't stream, my PC doesn't handle. I feel that. When I started, I think my internet wouldn't have been able to handle it, and then I had to update the internet. I think that was my biggest, like, bottleneck towards streaming for a while. Like, I'm trying to think. I don't think my PC ever, like, really felt that much worse when... Actually, I guess with BDO for a decent bit, for a little while, when streaming, I noticed the difference from streaming to not streaming for my gameplay. Actually, yeah, I kind of forgot about it, but that was a problem for me for a little while. So I just remember, I felt like I had a delay on my gameplay, as well as, like, more stutters and shit. It was kind of annoying to me, especially during, like, the beginning of AOS. Can we loot faster? Oh. But we're good now. Technology finally caught up to BDO after BDO being out for fucking over a decade. We finally got a CPU that can handle BDO. God. Yeah, stutters are tough. Stutters are annoying, man. Definitely CPU being the biggest issue for that. I think getting a Ryzen 3D CPU was the best thing I've ever done for BDO. It made the game like 1,000 times better than I've ever experienced it. Like, I never thought I'd be able to play BDO this, like, smoothly. This is my gear right now. Will I be okay at Hoglim? If not, what is best I can do with my current silver? I got 8 build. Give me, I'll take a look. Pretty much, I'll take a look so I can show it on stream and somebody else can answer. I'm not the most, yes, Nia Finger already did it for me. Thank you, Nia, that's why you're the man. But I'm still going to look at your gear, so I know what is acceptable for Hoglim myself, because I'm not familiar. Pretty sure I could do Hoglim, right? Hoglim's like a kind of, not a super high spot, right? Okay, okay, Hoglim's super low. I didn't know that. Okay. Let's see this gear. Oh, man, super low gear. Okay, okay. Wow, I would have been like, probably not. But okay. I mean, to be fair, you could usually just, like, best grind spots for you. And, you know, it'll recommend, like, what you should be able to do with your gear. So, like, Hoglim base. if that shows, for you in that category. For the most part, I guess you have to have your PvE buffs and shit set up and all that. Although you could always raise the total AP to like whatever zone. Garmoth.com is very useful, man. You should usually get your answers from that. What if you choose one hammer on the tent and make the pen? Bro, can I get a free pen as well, man? I could use one. Yeah, and to be fair, I one-tapped my first pen black star. Like, first attempt. So, I'm with you, man. Welcome to the club. I had so much luck. Hell yeah, dude. Good job. Nah, new players need the luck. They deserve it, man. Like, I don't think there's anything more deterring to new players than coming into BDO and having bad luck. Because that's just how you scare people away from this game. I mean, I guess I just remember when I first started, going for my Tet Dandy, which was like a decent weapon at the time. I had such bad luck tapping that thing. At least, like, to me, it was really bad luck. Compared to others who were just, like, two-tapping it. So. Yeah, like, this game's very intimidating as a new player. I mean, thankfully, like, for me, that's what kind of got me to play it. Maybe that's what gets other players to play it as well. They're like, you know what? I wanna see if I can, push through this intimidating start for a game like this. Because that's what got me into it. And shit, other games that are like super easy to start up, sometimes it makes it boring. If you're just like, alright, all I have to do is kill these monsters over and over and I'll get to the end game. And if it's that easy and it's that simple, it comes off as boring and then you don't even like want to keep going. Dude. You have a better fairy than me? Care 5, cheer 5, feather 5. Yeah, I only got care 4. Fuck you, he's right. I'm with Nia. What the hell? Damn new players? What's the horror story? Let's hear it. Sovereign, Awake, Pity, Try, Pity Tet, Pity Pen. Karazud Neck, Pity, Hex, Sept. Oh my god, I didn't know you had these types of struggles, man. I'll say a prayer for you, and I don't even pray. But like, what the hell? What else can I do? That's terrible. 10 Black Star, 2 Pities? Bro! That's fucking awful. What the hell? Yeah, no wonder you have no gear. I mean, shit, I remember Danny Destroyer had, like, the worst RNG in BDO history for his pen accessories. Trying to get his first pen accessories. Old Gold would feed him the mobs, then do that. Old Gold was very different. That was kind of a dick. I'm not proud of it. I think it was funny, but that's about it. Ain't about that life anymore, okay? Danny's RNG was bad, man. He's at 193 attempts for pen bags. That's so horrible. I need a background, I think, right? Instead of the black square. Do I set up a background or do I just keep them both black? Thoughts? For the cam? Yeah, HP first. Infinity pots are huge. I remember when I started, like, well, not when I started, but when the Infinity pots came out, you had to grind for them. You couldn't buy them. And like it was like a couple years before they added them to the marketplace, I think. And I just remember people were always bitching at me to go grind for them, and I was like, I will never grind for those things. Eventually, they'll be on the market, and I'll get them, you know, or some shit. Like I just was like, there's no way I'm gonna grind for them. And then they finally added them to the market. Yeah, everybody did, bro. I know you did, but bro, everybody did. I mean, to be fair, seeing how nice they are, I probably, if I were to like go back in time, I probably would get them next time around. But like, I would grind for them. I mean, it would have made the game much easier. I just refused because it was like, dude, I could just buy them, you know, regular pots for my tent, which is fine. I have the weight. I can carry pots. I don't care. So it wasn't a big deal, but it's just so nice, you know, especially once they made it so you could, you know, you put them in your fairy and you don't have to swap them between characters. I think I even hesitated to buy them until I heard that they were making it so you could swap them. Because I don't remember ever having to swap them myself. Like, now it's just the most convenient thing ever. Now it's like something you gotta get ASAP. Yeah, yeah, I think I waited for the family inventory even. I was like, I'm not wasting 10 bill. How much even are they now? What are they called? Is it Infinity? What the hell are they called? Dude, fuck off. Mobs. Essence? Essence, okay. A little lower. 1 bill. What's the other one? 12? 13, 14. Totally worth it. Totally worth it. What the hell? YouTube gurus? What do you mean by that? I want to see something. Ah, shit. It's not going to work. Oh, CS. At least it's no RNG. Yeah, if you get cheated, you're fucked. I don't know how popular hacks are in Counter-Strike now. Although I will say, everybody should have experienced playing Counter-Strike with cheats at least once in their lives. It's fun for like a day just to see what it's like. What? It's very common, is it? That's terrible. That's crazy. It's just crazy to me that the game can't just be like, all right, you're move like. Is it just aimbot now? Like, are they still able to like fly across the map? Like the fact that you were able to like, I remember like you could press a button and you could just like automatically TP and just hit everyone in the map and just stab them all, and like the round's over. And like the game doesn't insta ban you for that, you know? Like, how does the game not like have a system to be like, all right, you're moving at like Mach 7 across the map? That's it, ban, you know? I started to record my grinding hours and wanted to post them on YouTube, but the account got blocked or something. Any idea why? Maybe music? Music shouldn't block you. I know YouTube is very bad at telling you what you did wrong if you do get like blocked or something. Did the channel get blocked or just the video? You sure the account got blocked? There's a chance, like, they might think you're a bot account for some reason. I could see that being an accidental automated ban. if something you did could trigger that, but I don't know what, you know? And if it's really your gameplay and you didn't, you know, it's not taken from someone else. But even to get, for the account to get blocked without a warning is crazy. I could see the video getting blocked due to the music. That's the only thing I could think. New account, but still. Like, I made a new account about like a month ago. I made Goldsteinburg 2 and started uploading videos on there. And shit, I even uploaded a video that was basically the same video I uploaded on my main channel, you know, and it didn't, nothing, no warning, no anything. So, only thing I could think is the music got the video. It's not the account, it's just the video, and the video got blocked because of a song you used. Because up until recently, I didn't think they could ever fully block a video due to music, but a song that, like, when watching Corgi's stream, a song that was playing got my live stream, like that specific live stream VOD blocked, entirely blocked, where you're not allowed to watch it on YouTube until I edited out the portion with that song. So some songs do have it where you're not even allowed to use the song on your content. So it could be that. Maybe it's not the account, it's just a video. I'm going to get the new PC. I'm playing 50 FPS. Ooh. Good luck, man. It's a great feeling. When I started BDO, I was like perma 30 FPS. Goldstein, what's up, Jet? On your warrior sheet, there's a low APM combo and the crazy high-end combo. Is the DPS difference very big? When you say warrior sheet, you're talking about the website? The warrior website? 'Cause that's not my website. Let's see. The APM combo for Awakened Warrior? PvP or PvE? Oh, Awakening PvE. Okay, yes, I see now. Low APM, best in slot. Frenzied Balance, so Strike, Guns, Cleave, Solar, Overwhelm, Ankle Break, Ankle Grave for your Q block buff. Slashing, Reckless, Pulverize, Tempest. Merciless. Solar, Balance. Right? Ugh, why do they have to write the inputs? Merciless, Q. Does he do Merciless in this? No. Oh, Merciless is the end. Okay. Interesting. Oh, Hill Strike. That's why the RMB is like that. It's just weird to include it like that. It's weird. I hate how this is written because he's including like LMBs to help like cancel, but you don't really, you could do it like other ways. So it's just be like up to you. And like, I don't know, it's makes it so awkward. The RMBs.
Hello.
Oh, he's got it written right here anyway. Oh no, the LMB is for, I forget they changed the Heaven's Cleave input. I forgot they do that because I just still hockey it. I don't do the fucking weird cancel. It's just so easy for me to just Q cancel and then do the Heaven's Cleave. Okay. That's why I was getting so fucking confused. Severing Thrust. Ground Drawer. I mean, this is super outdated, to be honest. This, not super, but this is outdated. I would just stick with this. This is actually probably a better combo right now. This is going to confuse you. I'll have them redo this. I'll let them know. I'll remind them. I don't think they realized. Well, they have both, so it's not bad. You know, I don't mind. Both is better, because some people have a preference. So this, I like how they did both, to be honest. But I'm pretty sure, you know, like Ground Roar used to be a minus melee DP debuff, that the only minus melee DP debuff Warrior had in its kit. So it's stacked with anything else in the kit. So it was really good to use that, but they removed that DP debuff from Ground Roar. So now there's zero reason to use it other than to pull aggro. This is fine. I think the only thing I would say is, like, keep in mind you could start with Merciless as well when waiting for the mobs to group up. I don't think you have to hit with Merciless, right? Did they or did they change that already? I just look at it. Where's Merciless? Oh, Merciless lost the crit thing too. Oh, I didn't realize you're in there. What's up, boy? I was really locked in. I didn't want to distract myself, so I wasn't reading messages. Oh, yeah, no problem, then. We're out here together. Dragon, what's up, Dragon? Doing some Path of Exile too, so won't be around much, but we'll be lurking. You know, I gotta say hi. Good luck out there, Dragon. Good luck in Path of Exile, dude. Get your drops in that. Wish you the best, brother. Oh, that's why you said that, Ripper. Now I see. Yeah, I feel like the skill names are actually better than the inputs for players, unless there's multiple different inputs that, like, you know, create, like, different versions of the skill. But Warrior doesn't really do that for the most part. Did they remove the crit buff on Merciless? Or is it like a hidden buff? The crit damage? They removed that? They did. Okay, okay. God damn, they really just keep changing PvE on us to make it, like, annoying. You know, if you have a new combo set up somewhere, Wyber, and you want to send it to Sixins, or you can send it to me and I'll send it to Sixins and bug him about it. Otherwise, like, whatever. We'll get it when we get it, you know what I mean? We'll get to it whenever. Okay, okay. But doesn't that website make you, like, I feel like that's, if anything, like, I really like how that came out. Like, I'm happy to see that there's something like that that people can use. It's so much nicer being able to share one link where all the information is, where people don't have to get confused by using, you know, not everybody's, you know, comfortable with Discord. Like, Discord can be awkward to a lot of people. So having it on a website like that where it's easily accessible and, you know, easy to navigate is really cool to me. So now I feel like there's more of a reason to make guides and stuff because we have somewhere to actually utilize it. The website is actually crazy. I love it. Hell yeah. I'll let the people who made it know. I'm obsessed with it. I just found out about it this week, and I'm blown away by it. It's made me really happy to see that. Yeah. I guess that's fair. It's hard to get it going. How long ago was your post? I mean, to be fair, I haven't looked at anything BDO. I don't know if I've seen the post. I don't recall. Unless it was a while back. If it was, then I probably already looked at it and upvoted, but... Because, like... I think last I played was when we got that big PvE buff, and then they removed it a week later. And then I stopped playing after that. I was just like, alright, fuck this. Yeah, yeah, I probably saw it and upvoted it. I mean, we could... But I guess I didn't stream, so I didn't get to push it. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you. That's when I decided to say, like, fuck this, what am I even doing? But, you know, then I see shit like that website, and it reminds me, like... PA's always gonna suck and do dumb shit, you know? But think about it. Like, look at this, look at Jet, you know, just knowing that you're helping out people who are trying to get into the game or already familiar with the game or whatever. I don't know. That's who you're doing it for. You're not doing it for PA. So if you could help them out, it's worth it. We're all out here together. I get your frustration, though. Oh, yeah, not upvoting it. I mean... I don't know. I get what you mean. Because I feel the same way. Like, about the resist post, man, that I made. You know what I mean? And that at least got The community helped out with that, but the streamer, the content creator community didn't. And to me, that was silly. There's a lot of streamers who were like, "Oh yeah, I want resist out of the game," and it's like, well, guess what? There's a post that has 200 upvotes, and if you helped push it, it would get a lot more upvotes, and you're not doing that. Why not? So either you're lying, you don't want to resist out of the game, or you don't want to help it because it's somebody else's post, and your ego is that fucking fragile that you don't want to see another content creator, making a big post. And it's just weird to me. And that shit annoyed the hell out of me. Like, that's why I love Sonny. I know Sonny talked about that post. He might have even shared it. He helped out. That's why he's the GOAT. I know other big streamers who didn't do that stuff. Probably because their class relied on being a fucking fat-ass floor POV character. But whatever. You want to see my latest masterpiece? What's up, HP? Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, just thoughts, bro. It's just thoughts. Dojo Part 2 with Wyber and Sunny. If I ever were to make a PvE guide, yes. Those are probably the two people at the top of the list, and Sixons that have to, get involved in it, at least. Just because he's a hero to me for putting that website together. But, I'm not a big PvE guy. But, at this point, I'd like to be more of a part, take more part in stuff like that. What do we got here? I put up a Ranger rant on Audie's post about the recent... Oh, okay. Oh, my God. All right.
The mouse move!
Munapua, how are we doing today, man? These changes are actually just all targeted buffs to Ranger players who refuse to leave large scale at any state where Rangers aren't the only class that matters. It's so crazy that at these caps where Hashishin and Musa had trouble killing players, one prime descending current hits people for 60% of their health. The community... You know what's funny? Literally last night, I messaged Flowers, and I was laughing because, what's his face? What's his name? Johnny Five was doing a tier list with C Zane on stream, and they had both Awakened Drac and Awakened Warrior in D tier for like large scale node war shit. And I was like, yeah, I think I'm going Suck Ranger. Because they have Suck Ranger in the unethically good category, which was above S. And I was like, it sounds like I'm going Suck Ranger. And then here you are with this post. So needless to say, yeah, I might be going Ranger. The community of Ranger players just refuses to play a game where their class is even remotely balanced. In any MOBA, the range damage dealer role has little to no survivability and die instantly when reached by an assassin because every second of the survival in a group fight allows them to output massive amounts of damage to everyone. Despite this, the Ranger damage dealer role is still a core part of the game that people must select in order to win the game. Ranger players in BDO, however, constantly complain about their class and got it buffed to a state where it now has similar survivability. Well, the reason why it has that survivability is because it's the caps that fucking make this whole game not work properly. If it was uncapped, I doubt they have that survivability. But in caps, the survivability of these classes is just insane. Actually, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go to clips from yesterday. This motherfucker. Let's see my damage. That'll be fun. Oh, shit. Oh, no, he's back! Bro, why is... He is so... Let's see my damage on Orca Whale here. Suck Ranger. There's a few times I catch him. Alright. Armor break for the minus DP debuff that allegedly works in capped PvP now. Reckless blow. Grave digging. Slashing. Slashing BSR. Ankle break. Pulverize. I don't think it was Pulverized BSR because I was out of BSR, I think. And then Tempest. I'm lucky I even half health him. People in my stream yesterday were saying it works now. Even in Cap, they said that apparently a month ago they reworked Capped PvP to where your passive buffs work and minus buffs work somehow. I don't believe it myself because I haven't seen the patch notes for that update. But they were saying that works. So anyway, needless to say, dude, I half health a fucking Suck Ranger. To be fair, all I have is a Giant Elixir on. You can't see. But that's still absurd to me. And I think I catch him again. Nah, bro, pull away from you. Come out here, pussy. Okay, I catch him again. Let's see it. All right, float, ankle break, full charge reckless, grave digging. It's just miss. It's accuracy, I guess. It's just accuracy is crazy. All right, I mean, I'll see what I can do about accuracy add-ons. Maybe I don't have my add-ons and minus evasion. That's apparently the most important add-on right now for Cap PvP. I just learned from watching that clip. But, yeah. The thing is, everybody's similarly tanky in AOS. Not AOS, in Cap Node Wars. And that's always been a problem to me. Because you're essentially just as tanky as a warrior on a classic ranger. But you have the range damage, you have the range mobility, you have AoE, and you just have that extra DPS, high damage to begin with. That just takes you to another level. So you're the same amount of tankiness, but you're dealing more damage, and it's just crazy. But apparently if the class buffs work now, it changes that up a bit, but it's still fucked. Oh, dude, yeah. Here. I just... Alright, look at his damage on me here. Alright, so I'm in my map, right? I lose a quarter of my health to him just shooting me in the ass. Where we at? What the fuck is... Alright, I'm at half health now. Hitting me. Alright, I'm healed. I popped my attendee, so I'm back to like a little less than half, 40%. And almost deletes me there. One thing is he's moving, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I can't even do that damage on with down attacks on a downed target when I have to be standing on top of them and in forward guard. And they're doing that to me while moving at range. I know, most classes do that shit. But it's really cooked right now. Why are you on Musa? I don't know, I'm untaking my Musa. I'm taking Suck Ranger. I have no desire to play the Musa. It's just, there's no way Suck Musa works in Node Wars. I mean, to be fair, yeah, we could watch Johnny 5's clip in a bit. I know I'm getting distracted now. I gotta finish reading that post. We're about to watch Aphie's combo. We're also gonna pull up Johnny 5's stream from last night to see how his tier list ended up. Is this the right Johnny 5?
Yeah.
Damn, Johnny looks different. What the fuck's Johnny's channel? Is it not Johnny 5? God damn it. What's Johnny's channel called, man? I wish when you typed shit in here, it would be like, alright, let's do, let's fill in the gap with people he follows whose names start with Johnny. Let me get his name from Discord real quick. Unless somebody else knows it off the top of their head.
I have flash. Wait.
The fuck is the T2 Discord? Did I leave it? Probably.
Upper.
Alright, can I shut this guy off? Thank you, bro. It is Oh, there's no H. He's Joni.
With the changes,
Alright, so this is where you ended up. Deadeye as like it's Shy, obviously that's always the top, and then Deadeye is the GOAT, Awakened Witch, Awakened Wizard, Awakened Musa. See, so he's got Awakened Musa in unethically good, and then he's got Succession Musa like, yeah, in fucking D tier. So obviously Suck Musa is not it right now for large scale. Partially because any class that can't stay basically perma protected or completely out of the fight at distance is gonna be ass. That's what I'm gathering from this tier list, We got Warrior and D tier, Awakened Drak, forward guard heavy classes, Awakened Dark Knight, who can be forward guard, at least positioned appropriately, but still forward guard. Suck Musa, 20 caps in forward guard. Suck Tamer, you're not comboing, and Awakened Tamer, I guess because you need to go unprotected to combo. Wolklon, similar, same thing, and then Suck Nova just because you're fat. You know, you just need perma protection to work in this game. It's crazy. I'm surprised Suck Ninja's up there. Like, is Armin just going insane? He's just, he's like, I just finished working out, you know, I got my workout in. What's up, Euro? Oh, I got such a cut on my knee, man. It's driving me crazy. It's on fire. A Suck Nova almost killed my whole flex party with pets. Dude, you should have seen my AOS last night. He almost got 1v3 by a Suck Nova in there. He went crazy. Suck Nova is definitely still a class. I don't know. I don't think it should be D tier. But maybe it has no damage in capped. I don't know. Thoughts, Marapua? And even Awakened Striker he has up there, I think. Awakened Mystic is top of S tier. That's crazy. Where's he got Woke Striker at? Yeah, he's got Woke Striker and Unethically Good. I need to play that class, man. That needs to be the new warrior. Where's Awakened Dosa? Right there, S tier. I think Suck Dosa's in there too, probably. Scholar's an S. Suck Dosa's an A. Well, the thing is, I don't care enough about PvP to pick up a new class for it. That's why I'm like, all right, if Suck Ranger's still decent, I might just tag Suck Ranger just to pull up and have fun. Although, if I wanted to learn a new class, it'd probably be like, well, at the moment, possibly Woke Striker. Although, I'm not going to lie, bro. There's finally a reason for me to consider playing Dosa. And that is this screenshot that Ting posted last night on my Discord. He was like, dude, do you think you could cosplay this as a Dosa? It's Orin from Final Fantasy X. If I can pull that off, I will cosplay IRL as Orin every fucking stream and pull up in-game as Orin on a fucking woke Dosa and fuck shit up every night. I will absolutely do it. So that's on the list, bro. Only because if I can make a Dosa look like this, which you might be able to with that Tayback outfit, it might be possible to make it work. I'm gonna look into it, bro. Maybe after I finish streaming tonight, I'm gonna see. I'll check the store. Maybe I'll buy something, see if it looks it. If not, I'll return it. You know what I mean? And we'll see what we can do. Because if I could do that, absolutely I would. All right. One thing at a time. Actually, we'll watch Afi's reset combo real quick before we continue reading that giant ass post. What class are you on, Afi?
And what do you like, rock mode?
All right, so Afi's.
All
right, so what does Veti play? This is what, Mystic? Suck or Woke?
Like,
I think it's Suck.
Mode?
Hold on, I want to see this from the start. I want to keep track of what you're doing here. Gets the CC. I think that's a down smash. But no, I had it. I don't even know. I can't even keep track. It looks the same.
Why do I do no damage to you? Is this just what it's like fighting Suck Warrior, guys?
That's what it's like being a Suck Mystic, if that's what this guy is.
Oh, what's up, Clap? And what do you like, rock mode?
Hell yeah, bro. Holding it down for Suck Warrior, baby. Tiger Emissary. There's a couple ones that could pull it off. I'm going to look into it, bro. Let's keep reading this. Let's keep going with the rant. I love rants. People play large scale to have fun, and fragging is fun. The reason why the squishy caps feel a lot better for most classes is because they get to get some frags before they get one shot by a ranger out of nowhere. People hate these tanky caps because rangers are guaranteed to sweep up almost every kill due to the longer time to kill. These ranger players are also actively look for people on the ground to hit, meaning they will not participate in a fight unless there's a free kill on the ground. These ranger players exist solely to suck the fun out of large scale for themselves at the cost of everybody else, enemy or ally. I can confirm it's 100% true. When I top frag on Ranger, it's mostly because I am kill stealing, because that's what if you want to be respected by others on Ranger, you have to kill steal. You're literally playing to take kills from people who got the CC. You fucking there's literally a technique that every suck ranger that frags out knows the timings and what skills to use based on how much health somebody has to KS. It's not to kill. It's not to kill. It's to KS. Similarly to Warrior, you're relying on fucking pulverized BSR to KS. Ranger has much more shit in their arsenal to do this because they're a ranged class. And it's not, they don't have to rely on BSR because they have that damage without it. And they don't have to go near the target. So it's the goal. They won't, some of them will try and deny that that's how they play, but it is absolutely how they play. And I can tell you from experience, playing Ranger and top fragging on Ranger, that if you really want to top frag, that's how you're going to play on it. And it's just lame. I'm just so sick of these Ranger players at this point. Every problem in BDO large scale can be traced back to that class, and Shy being the most broken garbage that completely warps the game around them. The one-shot meta was only terrible to play because the Rangers dealt one-shot damage in a blank area from untouchable range and had no downtime to take that damage ever. The melee bombers could also take out 4 to 5 players with one good flank, but Rangers can one-shot entire platoons with a single skill rotation. That's fine because if you catch them, they die in one skill. You know what I mean? That's why high damage is fine. And it's very easy to CC a Ranger when they're pumping. Especially with the mobility that some of these classes have now. You know what I mean? So many classes like a Magus. Magus perfectly counter Rangers. They come from across the map, and then they're up the Ranger's ass, and it's a sex scene. The hit stun issue in large scale is almost solely caused by Rangers. Descending Current destroys classes with hit stutter. Awakened Magu and Gunner were also bad, but they at least needed to be somewhat near you to get them hit stunned. Ranger does it from a distance with every skill. Yeah, I guess not just Descending, what is it? The E skill. I forgot about that. Meaning if you stood in the wrong spot, you can't even move out of the way of the damage. The hypermobile rat meta was also brought on by Rangers. It forces you to play these classes to counter the Ranger. The reason why Suck Zerker, Musa, Magu, Hash got their mobility is so they can be able to keep up with the Ranger backpedal. So many of these Ranger players macro and exploit their skills to speed it up so that it should just get removed from the game. Skills get stuck on their after image and get collided checked by how fast they can spam evasive shot. The current meta demands people play heavy DR because of Ranger's mobility and damage output. Ranger is so evasive and mobile, they will never get caught, and if there's anyone standing between you and them, deals so much damage that they can compensate for their entire main ball's loss and damage for wearing heavy DR. Current protection desync post resistance removal is also made worse by Rangers. Protection desync post resistance removal. This class spams AoE CCs in large scale, and because the ability has no travel time, server puts their CCs at the same decision priority as your protections. Suck Magu and Woke Dosa also contribute to this problem. Everything contributes to that problem. Protections are just... The game's so cooked right now with protection issues. Rangers need to be brought under some semblance of balance for the large-scale scene to survive in this game. They currently top every guild's war scores. I understand that the class is inherently strong in large-scale, and it's kind of the only thing they do, but large-scale is a format that's supposed to be enjoyed by all classes, and it shouldn't be sacrificed to appease the players of just one class. Not even sure how true the latter is anymore. This class is just so mobile and iframey enough to compete in small-scale. It definitely can't due to the unprotection. If it had SA, it would compete in small scale. If it just had a little more like SA damage, SACCs, but it doesn't have enough of those to actually be able to do it. Yet. Archer has less protections and mobility than Ranger. Debatable. But are seeing a lot of success in small scale recently as players put more time and effort into things like AOS. We need to start reducing all PvP damage of Rangers by 50% and removing the bound CC on Descending Current. The evasive shot also needs to not be spammable. Then we can move back to the squishy cats. I don't know about all that, but I see what you're getting at. You know what I mean? This is where it's like, instead of like trying to shoot for reasonable, he's just aiming straight for the stars, like going 100% to hope that it lands on something reasonable. Archers rise again. Nah, fuck archers, dude. I personally rather deal with rangers than archers because archers, I think archers are more of a problem than rangers when they are in the overpowered state. At least one person understood the post of satire. There's a lot of exaggerations in the post, but the problem is this, it's almost like talking to a drunk guy and it's like, all right, there's truth in every statement. There's a lot of truths in this post, but a lot of it is exaggerated. So it's easy to mistake as like an actual honest post compared to something that's satire. Okay, got every class but my class. Thank you. What's up, Shim? I'm with that. Got everything but warrior. The best satire borders on truth. I think the best satire doesn't border on truth, but it baits people out who believe in such stupid shit that it's like a fishnet for idiots. That's to me a good satire. Okay, do you get what I'm saying with that? I kind of tried to slap it together quickly. What's up? And bro, you got 18 upvotes. 18 people probably believe this and agree with this. That's how much people hate Ranger right now. You know, like, Ranger's very mobile, very fast. Like, dude, it's not easy to catch as a warrior anymore. You know what I mean? Shit, it never really was. And a lot of... It ain't even worth it for a warrior to go on them unless they don't see the warrior. Once they see the warrior, it's like you don't even want to waste your time going for them. You know, at least if it's a good ranger. Like, Ludi ain't getting caught by good warriors, bro. But a lot of rangers, it's just for casual players that just want to do well and don't want to actually sweat. And so they're easy to catch for shit like warriors. Reason why satirical comments are so good is because it stems. Yeah. They do. They all got to stem from the truth. I'm not gonna lie. Until the very end, he kind of had me. He had me. He had me going. That was fun. That was good. I enjoyed that. I guess if I were to try Dosa, is woke Dosa the better bet? No, there's some points in there that just exaggerated, but there's some good points in here. Like the hit stun thing, that's not just ranges. You know what I mean? But ranges are a big part of it. I don't know how bad it is right now because I don't struggle with it that much as a warrior. Because guess what? I don't have much SA. To me, I struggle more with hit excel than hit stutter. Like anytime I do a grave digging near a bull, it just gets accelerated and I'm CC'd. Yeah. That's exactly. If that was the goal, then that's exactly what it did for me. HP. I was like, you know, there was some stuff I wanted to fuck with you about, but then when I got to the end, I was like, okay. Or hear me out. Or after typing this whole thing, he was like, all right, anyone reading this? Like, and he was speaking from the heart, and then he got to the end and was like, all right, this whole community is gonna think I'm fucking retarded. And he was like, so I'm just gonna say some crazy shit to make it look like this was satire when it was totally just him ranting the whole time from the heart. You know what I mean? Suck Dosa. Yeah, why did they put in this tier list woke Dosa in the bottom of S tier and suck Dosa in the bottom of A tier? So it makes me wonder what I would pick if I were to play one. I remember trying Suck Dosa. I didn't like it. I want the whichever's easier, probably. And maybe more mobility. You hate ranges? That's alright. I think we all do. I do have it leveled up. Oh shit, I gotta buff up. Wayne's mean. I still have to remove the cup from this ring. It's gone down like 10 bill in value. And God damn it. Maybe I go do that right fucking... You know what? I just popped my temp buff. Damn it. After this temp buff, I'm going to do it. Pinks was begging for his class to get moved up and they refused, but A, Wokecaster, same tier as Deadeye Shirley. Pinks had like... He was like 80 to 10 last night on his T1 Node War. By the way, how you doing, Odie? It was T1, but still. Like, bro, you put me on a T1. I'm not going 80 and 10, I don't think, no matter what I'm doing on T1 as a warrior. Oh, what's up, Lem? Right? Don't back down. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It felt like he was speaking from the heart until the end, and then was like, all right, I'm just going to act like this was a joke, you know? Like, how many people do you know who've, like, said some stupid-ass shit, and then, like, people were like, dude, that's weird. And then they're like, oh, I was kidding, obviously. Part of me thinks that's what that was. I did a T2 last night. Pinks was on a T1. I rated Pinks at the end of my stream, and we saw his, he went over his war results and stuff. BDO Discord died? What do you mean? Really? Oh, shit. BDO Discord dead. Rutrow. Dude, I got all my personal info on there. To be honest, on my list, it was just BDO, I think. That's why it was weird. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, no, there's a bunch down. There's a bunch down. Although it's all the... Actually, you know what's interesting? Deadlock Community. Next one, Half Swords official channel. Deadlock's official channel. Or whatever, big channel. BDO. Star Citizen's channel. You pick it. Marvel Rivals channel. Dark and Darker's channel. It's just the actual, like, big Discords. BDO's... Where is Scholar on that tier list? Ah, I closed it, but let's see. Scholar was S tier, I believe. Let me find it real quick. Yeah, Scholar was the bottom of S tier. Between getting sandwiched by Awaken Hash and Sakuna. This is it, right? You know, you could really see all my flaws. See my the bags under my eyes. This is how I want to stream. Yeah. This is how I stream comedy. It was a tier list for Node Wars, I believe by Johnny 5 and C Zane. Or at least when I was there, it was Johnny 5 and C Zane and comms adjusting it and talking about it. Bugatti IRL? I can't afford that, bro. They'll sue me. For all I got. And they'll use that to buy, like, an air freshener for their car. And that's about it. That's all they get out of me. That's all there is to get. Nice pores? Thanks, man. Ready to see you streaming? Thank you, man. Appreciate you, Havoc. We're back at it, man. Like shit. And we're pushing, dude. I'm making sure I'm putting in... I'm not pushing big hours, but I'm pushing big consistency. Alright? Like, I was about to dodge today, and then I was like, you know what? Nah, we go. We keep going. Again. We go again. Damn right. I was saying at the start of my stream, I was laughing. Because, like, if I don't turn my stream on, Ripper will message me and be like, dude, why aren't you streaming? What the hell? Turn the stream on. Let's go. You know, push me to do it. And I was like, dude, he's done it to so much that, like, we're at a point where, like, today, I'm battling this, like, idea in my head that, like, I'm like, I don't even want him to... He's going to message me, and I don't want to have to say I'm not going to stream. Fuck it, I'll just stream. And I was like, that's why you bug people to do things, you know? Like, he did good, man. He's doing good. He's getting me going. Every day for 2 weeks. My main goal right now is to make sure I get at least 20 days in the month of September. But obviously, I'm aiming to do as much as possible. I want to exceed that. You know, under promise, over deliver. Which is one of my favorite keys to success. Learned from one of the best people I knew who were good at shit like that, I guess. I don't know. He was a tricky guy. He knew how to manipulate people. And then he took me under his wing for a bit. And that was a valuable lesson I learned. I started utilizing and saw the efficiency. What's up, Liger? Andrew, no, I would never take advice from anybody like that. Because it's all bullshit, smoke and mirrors, lies, and deception. They tell you what you want to hear. That's what social media is. Anybody who's famous on any platform like that, they're telling you what you want to hear. Why do you think? Why do you think there's like 400 fucking exercise, body fitness influencers and shit? Some reason they're all like, oh I have a diet where you can eat pizza and donuts and whatever and still get into shape. No shit, they're all gonna tell you that because they're telling you what you want to hear. Guess what? You're not gonna be able to get in shape like them if you're eating pizza and shit like that every day. It ain't gonna happen. But they're going to tell you that because who are you more likely to listen to? The fucking guy with a six-pack who's like, yeah, I eat pizza and I can look like this? Or the guy with a six-pack who's like, it takes hard work, dedication, you have to push yourself every day. You know what I mean? Who are you more likely to listen to? Obviously the guy that's going to have the easier path for you. So that's what they do. It's smoke and mirrors. It fucking smells like bullshit. And I see right through that shit. So anyway, no. It was a coworker. Who literally basically worked 2 jobs every day and basically just slept at both of them. The guy was a mastermind of deception. He literally would work as an electrician where he would sleep all day and then he would go work his sanitation job where he would go sleep and watch TV all day. He fucking was a mastermind. Good old Charlie. I give him credit, man. Yeah, they'll get you on some bootleg ad. Look at the fucking, what was it? The Liver King. You know? He told you what you want to hear. Yeah, eat natural, fresh fucking uncooked animal dick and whatever. And you'll look like me. And then, no, I don't do steroids. I just eat raw meat. And then what happened? The guy was fucking juicing up more than the fucking Kool-Aid guy. Crazy. Also, again, what's up, Blagger? My shield brother. How we doing today? But I was about to say my greats. We're just shield brothers right now, dude. I'm hard on the suck warrior right now. At least we're grinding. To be fair, that's like most people who are good at their jobs too. It depends. I don't know about all that, man. Because he wasn't really good at his job. He was just good at bullshitting his way through his job. Yeah, that's the thing. He wasn't getting the job done in 3 or 4 hours. He just knew how to, like... I don't know. Finagle his way. Like, alright. So, when he worked the electrician gig, one of the things he did was... He handled... There was a store called Top Shop, and we had the lighting maintenance contract for them. So, basically, once a week we would go there and, handle lighting maintenance. And the dude just had such a way with, like, talking to the people there and being like, yeah, this stuff, we're gonna have to schedule it for this day and whatever and come back in. And just never actually do it, never actually fix the shit, and just keep bullshitting them and whatever. And, like, he knew when the managers would be there to check up on everything. So, like, only for, like, 20 minutes in a day, when they come through and check around, he would make sure that, like, you show yourself changing a light bulb once... during the day at the right time to make it look like we're actually there and working. So to the manager, he's like, whenever I go there, those guys are at it. Pretty cool. He had everything down to a science, the guy. And then eventually I took that contract over and I was the guy that would just go there once a week and do that. And did exactly what he did, not gonna lie. And it was fucking great. The world's a lot of bullshit out there. Like shit, I would actually when I first started going there, because what it was is they wanted me to learn how to do what he does, and So they had me there, like, under his wing, pretty much. And he would yell at me for doing too... Like, if I did too much, he would be like, no, dude, don't do that. Because it's going to raise their expectations. You know? Like, we got to make it like it's difficult. Like, he would tell them, like, yeah, we got to order these bulbs in for this. We didn't, you know, we're out of those and all this bullshit. Meanwhile, like, they were stocked on everything we ever needed there. You know? It's so scammy, scummy. I know it's normal, you fucking nerd. I get it. I'm just sharing this for people who aren't familiar with it. It's not normal. It's not a completely normal thing, man. It's not expected. There's a lot of things that are normal but not expected. You're gonna keep saying it. Grim, what's up, Grim? Thank you for the raid, dude. How you doing today? How goes your stream, my friend? Yeah, like, it's not a normal thing to finesse your company. Or it's common, but it shouldn't be normal. And it's not expected. How's your stream go, bro? I'm just out here doing my grind, yapping about bullshit, whatever I could think of. You know how it be, right? We're actually going over some interesting BDO stuff earlier, though. Hey, man. What? Let me... Boss makes $1, I make a dime. This is true. That's the problem, right? Everybody sees it that way. Boss makes $1, I make a dime. So why hide in the bathroom all day, act like we're shitting, right? That's why we grind PDO on company time. Fucked up, man. It's not fucked up on you doing that, but it's just fucked up that, like, that's how it is. It's all cooked. Made another pen devil ring. Oh, look, I just noticed my chat. There we go. That's where I want it. Congrats on the pen devil ring, dude. I gotta catch up to you. I'm working on it. I'm really behind on gear, but soon I'll be tapping devos or buying devos. I'm not sure. I didn't think about that. I could tap them. Because basically, eventually, I'm going to want to work on 2 pen devo earrings to replace my pen Karzads. And, you know, turn the devos into Nove Karzad earrings, for those who aren't familiar with that strategy. But yeah, I didn't think about the idea of enhancing devos to do that, because obviously that's more fun, better content. That's why, like, instead of saving up to buy my pen Black Star for my Sovereign, I'm trying to enhance a pen Black Star. You know, I think it's good content for you guys, right? Oh yeah, what stack? What stack you hit that on? Oh, are you just selling that shit? Two out of 3 on them now. Yeah, that's true. I should be doing that. Because you know what, man? I'm 2 out of 3 as well on my pen devos. I 1-tapped my pen devo neck and then 2-tapped my pen devo belt, I believe. So I think you're really lucky with that. Now that I think about it, I got to look back and appreciate that. I didn't deserve to be running around with 2 pen devos at the time that I was. I did not deserve that shit. Got 5 Nova 1 deck. Damn. Yeah, and you know what it is? Like, getting the 10 devos that easily had me thinking I would get my deck Karzads that easily. And not having luck with that. Like, where are we at? I'm at 4 fails so far. But hopefully soon one of those hammers get me there. My valves have been broken for 10 minutes. When did you first remind me that it was broken? Did you say it 10 minutes ago? Good luck on tapping. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anyway, oh, by the way, check out Grimstream. Fucking awesome dude. A great-ass dude to go hang out and chill with. That's the best way to say it, man. He's out here grinding, getting it done. I've watched his stream grow. I watched his style, like, evolve. I'm a fan. I know I'm not in there often enough. Most of you guys are from on my computer. I'm trying to be streaming nowadays. But Grim's a good guy. Grim's a really good guy. I appreciate you choosing me for the raid, dude. Thank you, man. Welcome aboard. Welcome, lads. Oh, I was supposed to fix it in between this one. Oh, Euro did. My bad, Euro. I left you hanging. Ditto. Mwah. It was a long time. Like, oh, 38 minutes ago. Oh, no. This is why I'm a gearlet. Let's go fix this shit. To be fair, I think I'm out of, like, Vel's powder. I'm gonna have to buy some real quick. Oh, but it's stocked now. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, shit. Unequip. I can take a second here. You're all wherever you are, my sweet soul. Thank you for the reminder. Wait, Kedjo, what'd you say? 9 out of 20 on belts. Damn, man. Is it 20 fails for Dex? 30 fails for Deck. Oh, man. You were at 20 for Oct, I guess, or some shit. Whatever, you're at 9 and it's 20 to pity the Oct. Damn, bro. Gross. And I'm guessing Nove was 25 Agris. Yeah, okay. Good to know. Slowly learning all these numbers as we're easing our way back into BDO. One step at a time. Dude, we need more hammers. Wait, you could buy hammers, right? Is that still a thing? Or are they all gone by now? They're all gone. They're not even like they're not even an item on the market that's just sold out anymore. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen something get like removed from the market unless it got removed from the game. Oh, because they expired. I didn't know they expired. Okay. That's cool. Very interesting. I forgot that was even like a thing. What were they? Just for they were weren't they accessory hammers? I think they were for debos, right? Wow, it's crazy. I forgot they added those. How's the music today, by the way? I just realized, is it low? Yeah, a little low. Let's pump this shit up. Oh, shit. No, I don't think I did that. Thank you for the heads up. I'll check that out after this pack. Because I think I have some of those seals, and I haven't looked at what they do. Because I'm pretty sure they sit in your inventory. They don't go to, like, the currency tab, right? Thanks, Ripper. Why is your cam so small? Bro, Vic, there's no way you've been in my stream this long and don't remember that that's a thing. That's a redemption thing. There's no way, bro. Especially, I feel like I've seen you ask that. Yeah, but that was so small. It's always been that small. That's what she said. All right, let's see. Adonia. Uh-oh. All right, maybe they do go there. Are they in here, maybe? Okay. I guess they do go to the faction tab. Or whatever, the currency tab. Let's check it out. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit, I'm only at 114. How do you get more? What? You get a hammer, too? How do you get these? No! Was it a login thing? No! Ah! They finally fucked me. Oh, it was a grind thing. It looks like I get a hammer tap real quick, though, huh? Yeah, that's a dope event, bro. Oh, man. I'll be sure I got all the ones I can get. Like, is it a drop item? I definitely did the Garmy codes. I just did them, like, yesterday. Is there, like, an item I turn into them, maybe? Mail. Check mail. Oh, Bo! Mwah! Sometimes, man. You just gotta be a little patient sometimes. Moonless, my hero. All right. Teamwork, guys. Teamwork. Yo! I think we just got them crons. Although, not gonna lie, I'm thinking the hammer might be more worth it than the crons. Thoughts? I don't think I can actually get the hammer. I mean the crons. I think I'm short. Bro, do you see that? Do you see that? Do you see that? Bro, you cannot make that up. How am I at 149 out of 150 on a limited expired event item? How does that happen? Insufficient funds. Oh, God, it's like Chase Bank all over again. No way. There's no way. I'm dizzy. I'm actually dizzy from that. That's blowing my mind right now. There's no way. They gotta come from something else. There's gotta be somewhere else I have one sitting. Like maybe a quest that I didn't do? I refuse. That's it, bro. Nope. That's fucking great. I guess it was to remind me that my destiny is with this hammer. Right fucking now. This is the only path. Where is it? Jay's Hammer of Loyalty? Nah, we're getting the other deck attempts, right? Deck Karazad? Deck Neck? The Ancient Hammer. Smack that neck. Let's do it. Slap that neck. This is a cool spot for it, too. Beautiful view. Put the weapon away, though. Right? This is it. Doing a good job teasing me lately, man. Bro, it's only 3,000 crons a tap? Yeah, I kind of want to keep slapping it, bro. 3,000 crons? That's it? Fuck. Nah, I don't want it to break on me. Then I can't grind. You know what I mean? That shit can... No, come on. I don't want to, man. It's a lot of temptation. It goes... No, fuck you guys. You guys are sad. You just bullies. You bully me into tapping and throwing away my hard-earned silver on something that I should not be trying to tap. Alright? If anything, I want to burn my crons on that Pen Black Star. The sooner I get the Sovereign weapon, the sooner I could grind somewhere decent. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be gate-kept. Like, going for the neck doesn't do anything for me. Even if I hit it, the fuck do I get? Like, 2 AP or some shit? You know? Even if it goes, I don't even get anything. You're huge, right? I just did fail. I know, but I'm saying, if anything, I'd rather be getting patient and, like, get a couple more slaps towards the pitying it with the crons. Instead of, wasting crons on something like that. And, like, right now I'm trying to save the crons for when I do get my Sovereign weapon. That's what they're for. No, yeah, the goal is to save them. I know. You can buy Tet Black Star for less than the Cron cost to tap for Pen Black Star. That's what I did. I bought a Tet Black Star. I'm just saying, it's not the worst to throw in, like, 1 or 2 taps with pities if, like... It don't matter. Nothing matters. At all. In this world. Getting really deep right now. Like, if it makes me happy to save the time to reaching the pity level for a Pen Black Star by cronning 2 attempts, then that's fine. Those 2 attempts are fine, bro. That's it. If that makes somebody happy, that's on them to do it that way. It's not stupid. It might be wasting a little bit of money, but you can't, like, it's not worth getting, like, you know, being like, oh, it's stupid to do that. In my opinion, I don't see it that way. You do whatever makes you happy, man. Yeah, it's a video game. Like, play it the way you want. Exactly. It's fake money. Thank you, Demi. That's how I feel. I get why people would say that, because most people, you know, the goal of, like, a big BDO thing is trying to min-max your way to the top, but sometimes it's better to do whatever works for you, whatever you have more fun doing to get to the top. Which for me was stop grinding for fucking 3 years while I just AOS and get farmed in open world. And then look at me. Here I am. Now I'm finally grinding. That was my path. It is what it is. Oh shit. The event was going. The temptation. There was a lot of temptation though. I was about to do it too. If Ripper pushed it for like another like 2 messages, I was gonna slap it. But I think part of him knew that, and he was like, nah, if I keep saying it, Gold's gonna hit it, and it's not worth it. I think there was a whole, like, unspoken situation happening. Do it? You don't got that kind of power over me, Mlem. Alright? You think you could just, like... You can't force me to slap it. Who do you think you are? Do it ×2. Whoa! You just hit me with the KO Ken ×2. That's it. That shit hit way different now. Please don't do ×3, bro. ×3 goes crazy. ×3, I might just have to slap it while fighting these mobs right now, like in the middle of the pack. I'll have no choice. We got the hype music going. ×4? If I could get it fast enough. Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! The stars were aligned right there. That's bullshit. That's bullshit, bro. The spontaneous fucking speech lining up with the tap as we were talking about me possibly tapping. This song coming on? No shot, bro. No shot that doesn't go. They're out to get me. They're sabotaging my account, dude. Did I even put my neck back on? I did. I'm lucky I remembered to cron it. Maybe I have to not cron it right now while the song's going. What's up, waifu? You know, sometimes, like, you can't make the jump until you don't have, you know, the support behind you. You know, like Batman climbing out of the hole in The Dark Knight Rises. You know, he couldn't make the jump with the rope until he found out the girl jumped without the rope. And that's how she had the motivation to reach. I'm looking, no, I'm not doing it. I ain't fucking retarded. But I'm happy I convinced you that I was thinking about it. It means I got it. I got it. Octa deck, like they do not say Octa deck, okay? It was try or pen was a thing they said for a long time, but not Octa deck. That's crazy. I never heard that once. That was fun. You guys were awesome. Blemmy, for the crons, my good friend. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate that. Hell yeah. You gotta, you know what I mean? I met you halfway, right? I appreciate that, dude. Hell yeah. I earned that shit. I earned that shit. Pen or no penis. I got pens elsewhere, bro. That's all that matters. I do enough. I try. Bro, I've done so many stupid taps over the years. As somebody who was, like, there were times, most of my BDO career, I've been against stupid taps. But I've done so many for you guys back in the day. But now I'm just so far behind, it's just not economically viable. You know? I can't support those decisions, even if it is good content. You gotta understand. I gotta catch up, man. I can't afford it, bro. I can't afford it. I can't risk the gear the way I used to. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta save and buy, guys. Alright. Thinking about that neck tap right now. It is fun, man. It is fun. I'm happy I had Moonless on the ropes. Moonless was like, no, he's gonna do it. He's retarded. He's so close. He's gonna lose all his motivation. Nah, it's alright. Right here. We're staying locked in. We good. How's my drop rate? 330? Alright, we good. We good. This is another slap. This is a good song too, bro. This is one of like the first things I used to listen to this song a lot when I started BDO. While like PvP'd and shit, like in Node War. Back when I actually used to do good in Node Wars. I remember I had this dope GVG with my guild spaghetti sauce fighting Cure, who was like the top of T1 guilds at the time. And I just remember it was like a really cool like 10v10, like of all like the big players of both guilds at Trees. And I just remember I had this song blasting. And I was cooking. And it was like when Suck Warrior, right after Suck Warrior was broken, I think. And then Awake Warrior got buffed. And people started playing Awake Warrior again. And like, people weren't used to Awake Warrior being such a beast. That was a fun time. Good memories, good memories. God, me and those guys, Cure, we used to fucking go at it. We hated each other. I don't even know why. A lot of BMing. I think that was Big Zin's guild, who's now just another number in BR. Cool guy, though. Forgot who else was in Cure in that core that still plays. There was a few. I don't remember them anymore, though. Ranger Arcwen. I'm either going to take Suck Ranger or Dosa. Oh, it's so hard to beef in game because you get chat banned. I mean, that's kind of why I stopped. Like, well, to be fair, like, I got chat banned by BR. And that shit pissed me off. But then, I got hungry, dude. The amount of people I fed to mobs in a short period amount of time. Holy shit. And then BR died. And I was like, alright, well, now there's, like, nothing to do in Cho Nation. Because their only competition is dead. So, I left Cho. And then I was like, wait, there's nothing to do anymore. Period. And then AOS came out. And that was it. The game basically died for me outside of AOS. Like, at least for me. Especially back then, because back then I had the gear. So, like, I didn't want to go to, like, a, you know, a more average level guild. Because back then, big gear wasn't as common. Now, there's so many people with, like, near that high, you know, at that high-end level of gear. It's crazy. At least that's what it feels like to me. Maybe that's because I'm a gearlet now. I don't know. But I used to feel like I outgeared fucking people 90% of the time. And it took away from the fun. Bad decisions let you play game more. That's a win in my books. Right? If you fail, then you have more to grind. This is true. What time is it? Looking for Discord pings. I'm hoping that we node war tomorrow. I heard that like a bunch of alliances blew up and nobody, like all these node. I heard like a whole bunch of, oh, GM buffs, BA4 guys. I heard a lot of guilds like imploded this week. Alliances broke up and shit. Probably because of the node war caps. They were just like, all right, there's no way I can keep doing this shit. Kind of sucks. I wish they would just stop doing that. You think it's natural cycle? I mean, I came back last week, and dude, the very first Node Wars I did, which were the first Node Wars in, like, years, or whatever. Not years, but, like, I barely have done Node Wars for a long time. Is my offhand broken? And It was fun. The Node Wars I did last week, they were T1s, and they were a lot of fun. Due to the caps. And then immediately they just nerf the caps and make it terrible. And now it's like gross. Now I don't really want a Node War anyway. But for the sake of like content, I'm down to break up, you know, monotonous grinding for hours with a Node War. That'd be cool. Oh, that's my main hands. Monk. Give me the can bigger. Yeah. When I get a minute after this pack, maybe. You could also redeem big gold again, if you must. It's a redemption thing. I love that there's like an idea that some people come into my stream and they're like, "This is how this guy streams." Yeah. Oh, you bastard. All right, I'll see what I can do. I'll see what I can do. All right, that's not it. Oh god, I'm gonna die to mobs trying to do this. Where's the camera? Is that fair, or do you need bigger? I don't know what a reasonable amount is. Yeah, Discord's breaking for everybody. Well, does it? I mean, I could do anything, bro. I'm the guy in charge. I'm the streamer. Like, as far as this is the Matrix. This is my world right now. And it's gone. Get wrecked. Damn, we were gonna have to see what a triple does. Ah, he wasted all his points. June. Damn. I got poor eyes. Okay. Ripper's like Jeff Bezos of fucking this channel. Alright, what is that? I really can't. Alright, I'm with it. Can you see my you could barely see my character. I'm with it. I think this is a good way to match this is ×3 on some Kaioken shit. I feel like this is what ×3 should be. Let's just make the screen like my fucking eyeball at this. You just my face. What's up, Sunshine? Enhance! June. Well played, June. June, you're alright, June. I see you, bro. I see what you're going for, alright? Classic right there. Thank you for the sub, Sunshine. You're my sunshine, man. Yeah, we're officially back, dude. We're locked in. 28 months. I'll make it up to you, alright? 28 months straight of streaming. That's how I return that sub, okay? What? Stream elements timed out. What the hell did Bad say? What did you say? The fuck could you have said that it auto did it? Usually it'll ask me, like, what did this person's... Do you want to allow this person's message through? Instead, it was just like, nah, you're gone. It poofed you, bro. That's like, you had to say, like, racist and offensive, like, life-threatening, doxing shit in one message. I never seem to do that. I gotta repair. It's driving me crazy. It said you were only timed out for 1 second, so you should be able to type. No, you didn't do that, waifu, did you? Nobody did that, right? Stream Elements did that? Double and pass it on. Jinai stream? Is that how Jinai streams? Oh, you're back. You vanished? You good, bro? Bro, stop doing that. How is he doing that? Oh, is it exclamation mark vanish? Okay. I was like, what could he be saying? Hey, Franz. How we doing? Why are you so big? You know, it's what gets the job done, all right? I must have did something right in my last life. In my previous life. I must have done something good, you know? I didn't know that was a thing on Stream Elements. I'm very, like, despite being a streamer, I am very uneducated in the lands of streamer things. That's why I need you guys to help keep me up to speed. You know, just think of me being, like, the ultimate, what do you guys, as you kids say nowadays, unk? Yeah, that's me. Should just change my name to something along those lines. Goldsteinburg checks out. Goldsteinburg checks out. God, I'm really loving Suck Warrior. Did I mention that? This shit's so fun. Oh, a lot of streamers are very, yeah. Well, you know why, bro? It's also because, like, you know, there's videos on everything now, but a lot of people just use videos for, like, the basics. Like, I started by using videos for the basic shit, but then I learned that, like, you could learn so much more. Like, dude, there's a channel for streamers, pretty much. The guy who goes by Nutty, Nutty, on YouTube and Twitch. And that guy has so much tech and, like, shit you could use for streaming to make your life better. And, like, I'm pretty sure most people don't know about his channel, but, like, dude, it's super helpful. Like, now, like, that's how I learned how to set up, like, all the... Like, you know, like, people buy stream decks. Bro, I just have... This is an extra keyboard that I use, basically, as a stream deck. That I have all special keybinds, you know, skip song, whatever. Different, you know, filters. Like, there's a lot of other stuff I can do, too. That I just never bothered using. But knowing that I could set these things up is cool. And I had so much fun with it. Best gameplay I ever watched. Gold with a tiny sliver of Warrior when I turn my head. I mean, Warrior dead, bro. It is what it is. We just need like a hot girl to play Warrior at this point. With a face cam to sell it. Like, the gameplay ain't there for Warrior anymore. And that's what people like me sell. And, like, it's tough, because the gameplay ain't there now. Yeah, like, what are you gonna watch? It's me grind or me get farmed? It's literally, at this point, it's like a clown class. Like, look at my Node War VOD from last night. It's just me getting farmed the entire time. I got 2 kills the whole fucking Node War. And literally, for like 10 minutes straight, I was 1v1ing Orca Whale, who's a suck ranger. And I was struggling to 1v1 him. Because I caught him a dozen times, but I only half health him, and then I gotta run. It's perfect. This is what happens when you redeem the big gold thing 3 times in a row. Alright, this is where I make it. And I think at 4, maybe I just say, like, alright, I get the point, and I just make the whole screen my fucking eyeball and see how that looks. I don't know what else to do. Spotify, got you. Got you, Nia. Oh, God. Ruby 2. I don't know. Thoughts? Who redeemed the Ripper? Ripper, what do you think is, like, the reasonable size for a guy? The bull guy go Burr. Thank you for the follow. Me, Dika. This does not sound like... What is this? Matique. What are you making me put on, dude? Oh, shit. How big can I make it? It's fucking weird. Go back. How do I go back? I can't find the corner of it to shrink it. Should I just make it my forehead, bro? Just my ridiculously large forehead? Is that, like, more reasonable? Yeah, just me balding, just like the corner of my bald spot. Oh, shit. Oh! Yeah, motherfucker! Oh, shit. He killed my horse, bro! Wait, who's that? Oh, I can't even do nothing. Help me out, random guy! Ow, my foot. Yeah, now you can see my silver tooth. You can finally see it. Now what do I do? I can't PvP for my grind spot. Because I can't kill that Musa. Oh. Well, I realized... There was something DJ Khaled did once. I feel like I could relate to this story, but I can't remember the full story, so I'm not even going to bother it. So I'm just going to give you that little tease and then not get into it. But, I don't know. I realized after I quit the vape for so long, I was like, I miss this vape so much. And I was like, it's not even worth it. I don't know. I'm going to go back to it. That's it. I'm a lot happier with it. It is what it is, man. Just bigger fish to fry. All right, I get it, bro. You just want some attention. I'm here for you. Let's pose together, bro. I don't damage mooses, bro. Spit? This is cool music. This is a cool song. Because I'm a gearlet! Yeah, but this is uncapped. If that moose sees me in AOS, it's different. But in open world, it's just cooked. What is going on? I remember I was forced to use a signboard once. Dude, there was a time. What happened? All right, I was grinding. This is a good time for the story because I got nothing else to do. I was grinding Bloody Monastery. Somebody showed up, no, somebody was grinding Bloody Monastery, and I showed up. And I was like, hey, how long you got? This is what I used to do. I'd ask people how long they got. And if they said, an hour, 2 hours, all right, fine. It's our show, but I'm fine with it because I didn't want to bully people out of spots because, I was pretty geared at the time. And I was like, fuck it. They need to gear more than me. They need to grind more than me. And this guy ignored me. I got pissed, so I killed him. He started grinding again, so I found the mobs. And then he started, to try and fight me, and I just kept beating him to mobs on repeat. Anyway, eventually, he poses against the wall and goes, bro, I'm chat banned. And I was like, oh. And he goes, dude, I used to think you were the coolest guy. Now I realize you're a scumbag or something like that. And I'm like, bro, I thought you were ignoring me. And he goes, no, you didn't. This is all he's typing to me through the boards like this. And he goes, my friend DM'd you to tell you I'm chat banned and said that I have 20 minutes left or some shit. And I was like, bro, your friend never DM'd me. And I showed him my chat logs. And then he was like, well, this has been a huge misunderstanding. And I'm pretty pissed at my friend now. And apparently his friend forgot to DM me or some shit. But it was just a funny ass, it's such a horrible situation that at least we managed to resolve. And I'll never forget that one. I don't remember the guy's name, but I remember the situation. All right, so bro, are you really just here to stop me from grinding? That's it? That's your job right now? No shot. He fell asleep. We're good. Every sweaty player cries about the class being bad. Have you heard Choice? PA buff Zerker 10 times in a row. But Choice is a different animal. He's had a lot of chances to talk about things that need to be done, but didn't because they benefited him. He's very tactical about his complaints, for sure. Which I'm not a fan of. On a class that's just been, insanely broken for so long. Why am I fucking that up? Probably because I suck and I don't PvP on suck. Oh. Yeah, Savior's the play. Oh! Oh! Ooh! Too bad you're a fucking nerd. But... shit. Nice try, Ninja. Alright, that's it. You kill my friend? I don't know who the ninja is, but... I'll be damned if I don't try now. Sitting up. Now I'll try it. Oh, that was you? I'm gonna get his ass. He's going down. Big accuracy. I'm such a glass cannon right now, though. Ah! You're lucky you're well-tended, pussy. Thanks for the silver. We can do it. Get his ass. He's mine. Oh, shit. Ah, I timed it wrong. I'm rusty. Holy shit! Is that him? Searing slam. Spam. Ooh. What is that timing? Ah! I still can't kill him, bro. Even with, like, the everything. I mean, I don't know. Be proud of it, but, like, it's just gear diff, bro. PvP meal. Ah, shit. Wrong meal. Ah, I just noticed that, Venom. Thank you, man. So I'm saying, bro, this is why PvP is ass in this game, because you have to swap so much shit to get over to PvP. You know what? I could get a little more damage. Let's do it. Who needs to be any bit tanky? The game's all you gotta do is be able to one combo in this game and you're good. Is this him? Where's he at? Let me at him. Yeah, presets are gonna fix everything, surely. You're right, my little Musa. Arshi's not a PvP server. You crazy? Is that your? I thought it was in your house, bro. Oh. Oh. Somebody else. It's a ranger? Is that a ranger grinding? In what world, dude? Who parks their horse on the roof? Oh my god, it was your horse, wasn't it? It was your horse! No, let's go! I'm so sorry! No, I just saw you standing by it. I was like, uh-oh. No! You can, listen. No, you can't, I can't let you kill me. I was gonna say, I'll sacrifice my soul to you, but I can't afford elixirs, man. I can't be popping them again. I got one fight left in me. Although, I guess I'm not getting the fight. This moose ain't pulling up. He's just there long enough for you to remember, like, to swap everything, and then that's it, they leave. Which is, again, why presets are not going to fix this game. Until you get PvP in your PvE setup, open world is going to be garbage. They would follow Rake High. Now what? Bro, come on, come back, man. What the? If you weren't a warrior, you were getting fucking shin broke off that horse. Warriors like to hunt mooses, bro. They're like, wait, a warrior? They sense it. It's like, you know, you adjust the thermostat. Parents in the house, they're like, who the fuck was that? When warriors are dying to a moose, they're like, nah, something's wrong. I gotta get out there. Warriors just start multiplying. Can't have this. Yeah. And apparently I had the wrong crime meal on, and I could have got more AP on the artifacts. Like, I might be able to one combo now. I mean, he could just put on more DP, but then I could put on more DP, you know? If he goes, like, stupid high DP, then I could actually swap the DP, and at least I won't die one combo. And then he's got to swap. That's why, like, the swaps suck, because it's literally just rock, paper, scissors every fight. You adjust when you die, you respawn, you adjust, and then you go fight again. You know, it doesn't make a difference. You're still always going to gear check. That's what it comes down to. Like, it was cool when you were locked into one build. Because you couldn't really have swaps going. You know, because you couldn't swap your crystals from your gear mid-fight. So you were just stuck with whatever you had. Like, again, I remember when Liger was just, like, super high accuracy. And so I was like, all right, I'll go DP, AP hybrid. and then Liger has the accuracy. So if it's like a 2v2, you know what I mean? Like he gets the evasion guy, I go for the DR guy. You know what I mean? You meet it allowed you to have more of a specific role. Now you just swap to whatever you need. And if you have enough gear to match, you know, to get the stats, doesn't matter. You could be everything. And I feel like the game was cooler back then when you could be like that, you know? When they used to talk about certain people and be like, oh, that guy's got all the accuracy. Now, like, everybody has everything. And I feel like that took away from what BDO once was. I remember Liger running around with the accuracy and asking him about it, you know? Oh, how's it feel like? What's this, you know, how's this match up with that? You know, now it doesn't, that's a dead thing. But, whatever. Alright, well, I'm sad. I thought I had some good action here. I appreciate you coming out here. Whoever that was, my mysterious warrior. I'm assuming Liger, but let me go sell my fish. Yeah, like the idea of build diversity is now gone. Now it's just swaps. You're a template that everyone else has. Exactly! I don't like that. I get it. It makes the game easier, but I don't really like that. I figured the outfit holds it down. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Stubby? Dude, I want a Node War. I never had an, like, all the, like, the fucking slutty-ass outfits in this game. I was just like, whatever, it's silly. But this one's fucking funny, bro. I want to play on this character now. I think, I really do want to tag this for Node War. Where's the trade vendor? Like, this is ridiculous. They kind of, cooked. They were like, alright, fuck holding back. Good fights, Mr. Musa. I wish you stayed for, like, one more, though. I would have liked to see how it goes if I could actually get the kill. I had a feeling I didn't reset there, but I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to go for it. I'm a little rusty. I think I didn't get my kick input out when I was supposed to get it out, and it didn't go off. $600 mil? It's alright. I'll take it. Let's look at the Dosa real quick. I'm thinking about Dosa, though. If I could do the Orin cosplay. Fishmonger arc? I'm definitely a fisher now. Every night, baby. You've never seen me do this. I'm doing it every night. I'm locked in. Going crazy with the fishing. Just let's see. Tiger Emissary without the helmet for the Orin look? Okay. The thing is, I said it earlier, if we can get Dosa to look like this, he does have the gourd. I guess you got to go Tiger Emissary because he's got the bottle. That's a big part of it. I mean, he doesn't have a scarf, but I think if you go like with a white dye on the scarf, it might emulate the vibe a little closer to the other outfit. Nah, he doesn't have the open sleeves. Payback. This is the one I wanted to check. This one I liked as a possibility because he would fight with his sleeve hanging. It's an option too. It's an option. What do the abilities look like on Awakened? Does he have any annoying mechanics? Like, I know in Succession, you gotta do, like... Yeah, this shit. Cloud Legion, whatever the fuck that is. Oh, it's just a cooldown. I don't know, I thought there was some weird mechanic, though, that you had to learn how to use on him that I just didn't really be bothered. Where is his CCs at, man? You don't got no protective CCs? I don't know shit about Dosa. The fog thing? You do that shit in Awaken too? Whoa. What core do they run? I'm assuming either Water Weave or Earth Till. I don't know. I don't think I could ever play it though. It just doesn't do it for me. I like the idea of the cosplay though. That's pretty fucking cool. Like, I know if I learned that I would play it, but I don't know. To me, I'm like, it's right now. It's Savior Waiting Room. Why am I gonna bother learning another class specifically for Node War when I'm just kind of waiting to see how Savior comes out, which should be out in like a couple months, right? When's Savior coming out? Oh, because I was on my display a minute ago. I was showing because look. All right, Trev, check this out. All right, so Dosa, right? You know, this is the character who uses the sword. Like, you see how he stands? So, like, you see this outfit? With the right dyes and hairstyle, and you could get the glasses. You picking up what I'm putting down? You picking up what I'm putting down? If you can make it work? You know, like, there's... I think they're in here, the glasses. Let's see. Which glasses? Little round glasses? You know, you bust out. See what we can get here. I think there's small ones. I think it's like a personal item that we get. And you could dye them and shit. With the right hairstyle. Yeah, I'm a little tempted. Like, I'm like, all right, I might have to fuck around on Dosa for a minute. And you could do like, it doesn't give you different areas to dye. It's just the one area on this outfit, on this one. That sucks. It's pretty ass too. See other cuts. Did this one? Ah, shit. I mean, this would be enough. This cut would be enough to pull it off, you know? There might also be in the store. You know, like part of some outfits have haircuts, you know, that you might be able to make work. So there's something there. It's worth investigating. But that's you know, if I guess at this point I'm leaving it up to if I really want to bother giving the class a shot. Because the thing is, do I want to bother playing this class when Savior's on the horizon, which I think is coming out towards like the end of the year. I don't know. Forgot another time. I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna fucking do that fence. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Well, I mean, trying to do the Dosa is more like putting my eggs in a basket because it's gonna take away from my grinding to learn a new class, and it might not be worth it. You know, I might not like the class at all. It might be too hard, you know, take too much time to learn, as to where I could just stay grinding and play Suck Ranger for large scale and have decent time. It's fun when you don't want to grind. Well, I always want to grind now. Like, I don't want to waste time on something PvP related, honestly. It's not worth it anymore. I'd rather grind. I really do. Like, yesterday, when I did Node War, I had such a downside. Yeah, I guess, did you do it already? Like, I wanted to do it before it got dark. I'm gonna find a raid to dump. No, I don't care. I'm tired anyway today. I feel like shit. That's why. Tomorrow's another day. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I got a couple hours in. You know, I got a couple hours. That was the goal. I really didn't feel like streaming today, and you know what? I had a good time. I was like, I feel like shit. Maybe I just don't stream. But you know what? Push myself. Here I was. Today was a great fucking stream. 2 hours, and it was golden. We had some. Today was fun, man. I had a good time. So W's. I wish I got that fucking Musa, man. That little bastard. All right. I'm throwing us at Tim. He just turned the. Oh, actually, he didn't. That was the other stream that just turned on. But I'm gonna throw us over to Tim, Drunkist. He's grinding, and I'm all about the grind streams right now. You know, keep him going, keep him motivated to grind. He's one of my oldest BDO friends. Great dude. So I'm gonna do that. Fuse Ripper, everybody, Branya, Yoro, appreciate you guys. Today was, bro, short and sweet. I'm very happy with it. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to Moonless's horse. Very sorry about that. All right, we'll make up for it somehow, sometime. But I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll probably start a little earlier. So tomorrow's another day. We'll get the hours in tomorrow. At least I got a couple hour grind in, you know, baby steps. As long as it's just about consistency over, you know, over the quantity. Panda, appreciate you. Wait, why isn't it? What the hell? Invalid username. Oh, I copied the link. I'm retarded. So again, out of curiosity, yeah, what's up? I got a minute. How much you make an hour? I have no idea. I don't want to know. Because then I get in my own head and I'm like, fuck, maybe I should try a different spot. Maybe I should just, I don't care, bro. As long as I'm putting in hours, I'm happy. To be fair, though, once I get that Pen Black Star, once I get the Sovereign, hopefully I can move to a better spot and get out of there. Can't be overthinking it. I mean, it's at least a bill, so that's enough for me to be happy. Yeah, once you start, yeah, exactly. You can't know, people like me at least, we can't know how far away we are from a goal. Because then you're like, oh my god, it's like 100 hours, it's 1,000 hours, oh god, and that's it. You're just like, why am I even gonna bother? I'm just like, fuck it, one day at a time, that's it. I don't want to see the rest. I don't want to know, man. I got you. I mean, I'll try to get an idea if I can, but I'm not gonna make too much of a big deal about it. Yeah, like tomorrow, I'll make sure I start fresh. I'll sell my trash before I start, and we'll see how much I have at the end of the hour, just to get an idea. Yeah, I total my days sometimes. Like, the other day, I grinded for like 7 hours, and it was like 9 bill in trash or something. And then plus the essences, the flame that I got, which sells for 4 bill. There was some good stuff. But anyway, all right. It's throwing us into his channel. I'll see you guys in there for a couple minutes. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out. Have a good night. Love you all. Mwah. YouTube. Oh, shit. Zeno, I didn't see that message. Sorry, guys. Sorry I missed the YouTube messages. Have a good night, boys.